Hi and welcome to my channel. Without much fuss, I want to show you what you can crochet with your leftover yarn and make a useful thing for you or your loved ones. I used some chenille yarn. I can say that I had like 10 or 20 grams of it left over from another project. Also, I used some plastic canvas that I had also laying around. I used a 2mm hook because this was thin enough to enter the plastic's canvas holes. I started at one of the corners of the canvas, pulled a loop, and I kept the loose end with my left hand in the meantime. I then skipped 2 holes and I inserted the hook on the 3rd hole of the canvas. Pulled the loop through the canvas and the loop I had in the hook. And I kept repeating this pattern to the end of the row. You can skip less or more holes if you want to. There is no fixed rule for that. Once arrived at the corner, your work will look like this. Then turn your canvas 90 degrees and continue crocheting with the same pattern on this side of the rectangle. Keep crocheting all around the 4 edges of the rectangle until you arrive at the beginning of it. Once you arrive at the end of your first round, your work will look like this. Now turn your canvas again 90 degrees and continue crocheting the same as previous round on the next neighbor row. As you can see, we are working in a spiral. Continue crocheting in a spiral, going inwards all the neighbor rows of the previous crocheted row until you arrive at the center of the canvas. I had 2 rows left at the center, and this is how my work looked like at the front and the back of it. Pretty neat, don't you think? You can use also other yarn like acrylic. Important is for it to be fluffy, so it will cover all the surface of the plastic canvas. So then I just continue crocheting over the before last row, turned around again and finished the last empty row. At the last 3 holes or so, I pulled the loop a bit higher, took off the hook from it, then I inserted the hook at the last hole from the back to the front. Placed the loop in the hook. I pulled it at the back, cut the yarn and pulled the loose end through the loop. Then I pulled the loose end at the opposite side of the loop very tight, and I hid the loose end through the other crocheted surface. Then cleaned out all the loose ends that I had. I made 2 pieces and placed them on top of each other. Now we need to attach together the 2 pieces on 3 sides. So I took again the same yarn, inserted the hook at the edge of both pieces and pulled a loop. And single crochet. I single crochet all around the 3 edges, attaching the 2 pieces together with an opening at one side for the sunglasses to enter. Once in a while, I kept checking that the 2 pieces were aligned and tried to attach the corresponding holes on both pieces. Once all the 3 sides were attached, I went on and crocheted a single crochet row all around the opening of the case, so that it will have a more neat and polished look. Once I went all around the opening with single crochet, I crocheted one more slip stitch into the first stitch of the round. Pulled the loop and cut the yarn. Then I hid the loose end with a hook as shown, and ta-da! I was done. Look at this beautiful velvety sunglass case I made to myself, and no more small balls of leftover yarn laying around. So, how does it look? Is it something you would consider doing? Drop me your answer in the comment section down below. For now, I leave you with this cutie, and I will see you on my next one. Tschüss!